Hello everyone, welcome to the Excel lesson number 81. So we are in the charts learning series. So these days we are learning about charts. So today is the part 11 of the charts learning series. So in the last lesson, part 10, we started to talk about different chart types. And today is a continuation of that discussion. So today's topics, we are going to talk about scatter charts and bubble charts, and then histograms and box whisker charts. So let's see what we can learn from those. So here we have some data, activity 1 and activity 2. So using these data, we have already a scatter chart. So what is this scatter chart? Scatter charts are used to examine the relationship between two columns of data. So here we have two columns of data, activity 1 and activity 2. So scatter charts showing us the relationship between these two, whether it is a negative relationship or a positive relationship. So by looking at this, we can see it's all over, right? So then the meaning behind this is activity 1 and activity 2 does not have a positive relationship, rather a negative relationship. Okay, so that's how the scatter charts are working. And then there is a very special type of scatter chart. So that is what we call the bubble charts, right? The beauty of the bubble chart is it allows you to add a third dimension. So here in this scatter chart, it's only two columns of data. But in the bubble charts, it's giving you a chance to add another dimension. So you can see in this chart, the size of the bubble is representing the proportion of size related to salaries. To create it, you can start with regular scatter chart and then change it to bubble chart and click the chart select data option from the chart tools design ribbon and then enter the range for the bubble size. So let me show you that, right? Let me delete this first. So here we have the data. First select a scatter chart, create a scatter chart, right? And we have it here. Okay, now you can change this to using the change type. You can change it to a bubble chart, right? And we need this one. Click OK. Now you can go to select data and do an edit and see whether you have the correct mapping. The series name, that's fine. We can give a series name, right? So it's giving the foods, it's okay. But the most important thing is here is X, Y and the bubble size. The bubble size is indicating rings. No, that is not correct. So bubble size should be the salary. Okay, and series X you can have for foods, and series Y you can have for drinks. Okay, and this is the bubble chart. So these bubbles are representing the salary, right? The size of the salary proportion. So you can see here, this point is about 900. So 900 is related to foods, and 1900 is related to drinks, and the size is 229,000. So that means it's representing this particular line. Okay, so that is about a bubble chart. And then the next one is the histogram. The histogram also a very nice chart type when you do more analytics, especially if you are a Six Sigma guy. The histogram is very important for the analysis stage of the DMake approach, right? It's a different topic. And also I forgot to tell you that the histograms and these box whisker charts are available from Excel 2016 onwards. So before that, we didn't see these type of charts with Excel, right? So then what is this histogram? A histogram is a special type of column chart. It's a column chart for showing the distribution of data. So it's the data are first categorized to bins. So let's say we can say the data are first binned. So that is separated into categories. So here you can see we have gender and salaries, gender male, female and salaries. So we can see here bins, the first one, the second one and the third one. So the first bin is the salaries between 57k to 217k. So there are 12 people, male and female both, under this category. And when you create this Excel histogram, you use the automatic bins. So these are automatic bins, okay, depending on the number of data you have, the values you have. But you can right click on the horizontal axis value. You can right click over here, right, and then select the format axis. This one you can select and then modify the bins in number of ways. So I'm not going to do that, but you can try using these type of options. Okay, so that is about histogram. And then we are moving from histogram to the box whisker chart. So the box whisker charts are useful for comparing the distribution of some variable across two or more groups. Right. So here we have two groups, male and female, and this whisker chart comparing the salaries of these two groups. So I'm not a statistical guy, but let me explain you a few areas, right? The line inside the box is the median, and X mark is the mean. And the lines from the box indicate the highest and the lowest. So as I told you, I'm not a statistical person, but definitely this is a really handy one when you want to compare the distribution of some variable across two or more groups. Alright friends, so that's the today's lesson. We learn about four chart types: scatter charts, bubble charts, and also then histogram, and then we talked about the box whisker charts, and also when to use. Hope this is helpful to you. I'm looking forward to meet you with another a lesson about chart types, because Excel giving us a lot of chart types, my friends, so then we can learn and we can use them in our day-to-day work. Thank you very much for watching this. Please feel free to share this video with others in your groups, in your timeline, and please follow my channel, right? Please follow my page. You will learn more and more in Excel and also the other applications under the Microsoft. Thank you very much again. Looking forward to meet you with another lesson. Until that, be safe. God bless you all.